Shalom, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. I just wanted to film a brief testimony that I think will encourage and inspire people out there. I've had this hope and dream for several weeks now of wanting to become a Republican delegate for Trump here in Oregon and to go to the National Convention. In fact, I've been a huge volunteer of the Trump campaign here in Portland, and I got on a list to get an application. Those applications should be going out soon now that the Oregon primary is over. And I even checked the schedule for the National Convention in Cleveland, and it happens during the week, doesn't happen on a Shabbat, so everything seemed to be perfect. And then last night I found out that the state convention, which is what you have to go through first before you get to the national convention, that unfortunately it happens on a Shabbat. It happens on a Shabbat here in Oregon, and there's going to be buying and selling there. There's going to be people, it's a building where there's going to be people that's are going to be paid to bring in food and all sorts of stuff. And I just can't do that, not on a Sabbath day. And so I had to contact the Trump campaign and also the Republican Party and basically tell them, look, I'm sorry, I won't be able to do this because the Shabbat is more important than Trump. In fact, not just the Shabbat, but all of Yah's word. Yahshua himself, who is the Word clothed in flesh, he's the most important of anything. Oh, it's hard, though, when you have something that you really think is going to be good and a learning experience and something that's positive. But even then, if it doesn't line up with Yah's word, you got to let it go. Yah always comes first in every single way. He's always first, and he's always the very first priority in our lives and should be. So I don't know if any of you have seen this movie. It came out years and years ago called Chariots of Fire. But it's about this man who was an amazing runner, but he refused to run on the Sabbath. Now, of course, he thought the Sabbath was on Sunday, and he was wrong. The Shabbat's on the seventh day of the week, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. But his heart was in the right place. He truly wanted to honor Yah and put him above everything else. And if you watch that movie, you'll find out how blessed he became. So when we put Yah, when we put his word, his wonderful, beautiful commandments, which are more precious than silver and more costly than gold, when we put that first, when we put him first, Yahshua HaMashiach, he will bless us. And I'm trusting that more blessings will come out of me, sacrificing this dream and this hope and this desire of mine in order to honor him and honor his commandments. So I encourage you out there that if you have a similar situation like that, make sure, even if it's something that might be good or wonderful, if it's coming against Yah and his word, make sure you follow him and not what maybe you think might be the best thing to do. All right, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is www.spiritandtorah.com. Shalom, and Yah bless.